Hi guys. Big news today, version 2 is right around the corner. I renamed Landscape PathGen to TerraPath, mainly because it's packed with so many new functions. It's practically a brand new add-on. I've put a lot of love into this update, so yeah, let's jump right in and check it out. First, we'll open the add-on from the side panel, create a fresh terrain, and load a custom height map. I actually created these in Gaia 2, and I'll even ship a few examples with the add-on so you can start experimenting right away. From there, we can instantly bump up the detail, or quickly switch between flat and smooth shading. Next, I'll tweak the displacement strength and look at those mountains coming to life. Now, keep in mind, these are just preview materials. They're super handy to help you read the height differences, so you can route your roads realistically around any steep cliffs. I've added several different materials just to make things more comfortable inside the editor, so you can choose whatever works best for you. And as a cool extra, you can toggle contour lines with a single click to quickly check your elevation. I find it very handy myself. Now, let's continue to step 2, the track generator. First, you can choose the total amount of nodes you want for your path. The default is 8, but let's dial it up to 10 for now, and hit Generate New Tracks. Notice how easily we can cycle through different seeds to generate the unique layout, and fine-tune both the track length and width, which are all neatly measured in real-world meters. To get a much clearer look at the underlying topology, let's quickly hop into the object properties and switch on wireframe mode for the road mesh. Next, you can grab and tweak the nodes directly in the viewport. If the labels feel a bit small, you can easily adjust the font size to keep everything readable. Oh wait, you know what? I should probably add a quick toggle right in the menu to switch on wireframe for just the road itself. That'd be super handy. And while we're in this menu, you can also fully customize all the display colors for your setup. Everything is adjustable, from the main nodes, highlights, and crossings to the rotation rings and limit warnings. Once you've created a color scheme you like, you can save your custom preset right here and give it a name so you can easily reuse it later. Next, let's drag a few nodes right along the side of these steep cliffs. As you can see, positioning them accurately is super easy here, thanks to how clear everything looks with our custom height preview material. Now, watch what happens when I pull one of these nodes straight across an existing road. It instantly detects the collision and automatically generates a proper crossing for you. From there, you can instantly switch between a wide open square or an exact overlap. The add-on handles all the heavy lifting behind the scenes, generating clean geometry on the fly. I did limit the exact overlap feature just to make precision work a bit easier, but you can still tweak the intersection's position anytime simply by moving the adjacent nodes. Think of it as a quick way to fine-tune your crossing location whenever you need to. As you can see, these intersections instantly get their own dedicated node properties. First, you can easily tweak the overall scale using these size sliders, and right below that you have full control over the rotation using the angle and bend radius controls to shape it just right. Now, let's look at creating splits, or detours, shortcuts, whatever you want to call them. If I select a node, node 8 in this case, and click Add Split, it automatically creates a connection to the node that's roughly the furthest away, which is number 3 here. Now, inside the split menu, you can actually see all the available nodes you can connect to. Let's switch it from 8 to 4 instead. As you can see, it generates 4 split nodes that you can tweak however you like. And right now, you can add up to a maximum of 4 detour splits per generated track. That was a quick intro to the track generator, but we're definitely not done yet because the best part is coming right up. We can seamlessly blend the entire track into the landscape with just a single click. Let me open up another project file real quick, and I'll build a track right on top of a terrain I created earlier in Gaia 2. I'll go ahead and open a height map, and sorry that you can't see the file picker window. OBS just doesn't want to capture it for some reason. It's weird. I probably had to set it to window capture. Anyway, let's start with 14 nodes and build this track. So let me start placing these nodes along the cliffs. A tiny bit of overlap is fine. While I lay this out, let's talk a bit about version 1 of the Landscape Path Generator. V1 actually used an older workflow based on simple vertices and edges. You would extrude a vertex step by step to build out the edges and visualize the whole track. The add-on had a built-in bevel feature and an even vertex distributor, which ensured that all the vertices were spaced out perfectly evenly. I completely ditched that old mechanic for this version. As you can see, I went with a node-based track maker instead. The track updates dynamically as you build, so you never have to stress about bevels or keeping your vertex distribution even. The goal here is to make track building completely painless. It's not perfect yet and has a few limits, but I'm planning to refine the code based on your feedback. If you've seen enough of the road setup, go ahead and skip to the next chapter. Here, I'm bumping up the resolution slider and switching on wireframe to get a closer look. I'm matching the density of the track to the landscape so they have roughly the same vertex count. That way, merging them together later will be nice and clean. Once I hit finish track, the road integrates right into the landscape. Give it a few seconds. It really depends on your CPU. It's not fully locked in yet, so you can still tweak things before merging the final project. As you can see, I'm adjusting the elevation, fine-tuning the profile, and changing the width. The cool part is that you can sink the road right into the terrain, or raise it up on an embankment. I'm just playing around here to see what looks best. I definitely need to add a quick wireframe toggle here. I'm really missing that setting right now. But yeah, in the end, I think a lower profile just fits the landscape better, so let's go with that. Once I hit apply and merge, the add-on joins it all up and converts the road into proper quads. The junctions are still using triangles, but yeah, I'm looking for a good method to turn those into pure quads down the line. You also have some extra options here. One smooths out non-planar faces along the borders, and fix holes basically fills in any remaining gaps. As you can see, the geometry turned out really clean. The landscape keeps its original structure, and so does the road. I mean, look at how nice that mesh looks. Now let me quickly set up a material to show you how to take it to the next level. I actually baked these textures in Gaea 2. I rendered the road out as a white emission map and used it as a mask, which gives you this awesome texture blending. I also tossed in a normal map to finish off the look. As you can see, you get a gorgeous landscape with a road shader that blends right into the terrain. And since the road is made entirely of quads, tweaking the mesh and UV unwrapping it is super easy. Pretty awesome, right? So, this was a quick demo of TerraPath Blender Road and Path Creator 2, and here's a short rundown of what the add-on can do. Node-based track creator, easily plot roads with full dynamic control, adjust the position, rotation, and size of every single node. Automatic junctions and splits, seamlessly create intersections and road splits, with dedicated menu options to customize each branch. Preserve styles and presets, save, tweak, and reuse your custom road styles whenever you want. Real-time mesh resolution, scale track detail up or down on the fly to match your landscape's vertex density. Flexible embankment and profile control, easily adjust embankment heights, road elevation, profile curves, and track width before finalizing. Clean quad geometry, converts roads into clean quads for effortless UV unwrapping and mesh editing. And last but not least, smart terrain integration. It stitches the track smoothly into the landscape, automatically fixing non-planar edges and filling in any gaps. The add-on is scheduled for release at the end of August. Thanks for watching, don't forget to drop a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.